got Keith Speed in the blue corner and Sedric Louissaint in the red. We're set for 3 5-minute rounds in your Combat Night main event. And we're off.
Interesting, because with Sedric training out of Fusion, I wonder how that would work. I know he's at Dark Wolf too, but.
Big overhand from Keith Speed.
Yeah, with all those fighters there at Fusion, eventually some of y'all gonna have to fight each other.
There's a lot of us.
Big step in and rips a hook to the body.
Boy, Sedric is an in-shape dude, but Keith, man, he looks big in comparison.
He looks stout.
Yeah, he's got that power lifter body. And they're swinging, man.
Yeah, these guys aren't trying to, you know, hang out and get a decision victory here. I think eventually Sedric's going to try to utilize those strikes to get things down to the ground.
Because he is good on the ground.
Yeah, he's a grappler. He's a grappler. And Keith Speed is just an all-around, you know, MMA fighter. Like we mentioned before, this man's been, you know, a pro for almost 10 years. And Keith is nice and calm. He's calm, waiting, explodes. Calm, waiting, explodes. Hence the name Speed. And at 35, another fighter who's still showing, man. Age ain't nothing but a number. He's still out here kicking.
It's like, well, he has 13 pro fights. He's seen a lot.
Yeah. Regardless of the outcome, man, that's tons of experience there.
Keith waving it off.
Shucks the takedown attempt.
Pushed him off. And he's attacking the body, too. He's seen Sedric is kind of not staying there, moving away, and he's still throwing those hooks, giving him something on the way out. Which is smart because he's punching where he's going, not where he's at. What we're going to want to see Sedric do is earn a little bit of respect. Keith has been having him on the outside of the blue line for majority of this round.
Yeah, this is definitely the most experienced fighter that Sedric has ever faced in his MMA career.
That was a good response.
Exactly. If you're here to see some fights, man, just cheer and say, keep it going, because you can't, who are you on the outside, unless you're a fighter yourself, to tell somebody, hey, man, you know, stand up or throw more strikes.
Yeah.
I understand you paid your money, but sit there, sip your beer, eat your french fries, and just watch the show.
Man, Keith is throwing, man.
He is. Like I said, man, he hasn't shot in for a single takedown. He's looking for the knockout. Just like that.
But what I'm seeing Sedric is almost like he's watching a little too much. He's got to engage and be willing to also go for like a second series, because when Keith gets off first, you see Sedric just kind of backing out of the exchange. Or when he throws one strike, Keith is following it up. Sedric's got to put his chin down and make him respect him a little bit, because like I said, he's been on the outside of the blue line for the most part of this round.
Yeah, you want to get inside that circle, man. That's where the action is going to take place. Right there, bite down and strike. 3 to 5 punch combination. In and out, in and out. But these one strike and circle, that's not going to get the job done. With a minute left here in round number 1. And as much as Keith Speed is backing Sedric up now, Sedric, you know, has to feel a little bit of confidence, because nothing has quite, you know, landed of sheer significance. If this round, in this first round here, Keith Speed is winning the round, but it's just shared by, you know, Combatagon aggression and control of the cage here. Not due to any, you know, significant strikes that have done any real damage. There's no cuts, there's no blood, no bruises there on the face of Sedric. It's just a matter of Keith is just, you know, walking him down 1-2 strikes at a time.
Yeah. I'd like to see Sedric at least set up some of his takedowns, but that's hard to do when you're backpedaling a little
Exactly, when you're outside of that circle there. If you want to shoot a takedown, they need to switch positions. Sedric needs to be inside the blue circle and have Keith on the outside there.
Let's go, baby!
Calculated approach from both gentlemen.
Yeah, tons of respect. Sometimes maybe a little bit too much respect. I want to see, Sedric, go in a little bit more, and I don't want to see Keith, man, add some more volume, add some more strikes in there. These 1-2 explosive shots. No, maybe add one more extra shot. Come in, bam, 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 bam. Like, not just hook, hook, kick, hook. No, maybe a double jab, cross, big looping left hook, big looping right hook, and then exit out with your kick. But it needs to throw at least more than 3 strikes.
Go DJ.
Let's go, baby!
Come on, Daddy! Come on, Daddy!
Just chuck it out. Just chuck it out. Give it a white. Let's go. You ready? Fight!
That first round, that give the edge to Keith speed, but let's see how are both of these fighters gonna adjust to inflict more damage and really separate themselves from the competition here in round number 2 of this main event.
Tried that high outside knee.
Ooh, that strike
That was
over
a
the
nice
top
little
there,
elbow.
That one right there got Sedric thinking.
But Sedric has to be first. It's like he can't be waiting, because Keith is okay with it. It's like, okay, you're gonna let me just keep on striking. Because when you think about it, it's like what, every 10, 15 seconds, maybe Sedric throws one thing.
Mm-hmm. And then it's not like Keith has landed, a bunch of volume himself. See, big explosive spinning back kick and just waits. Big hook.
Oh, a couple of big shots to the body.
But more than just 2, though. I want to see more than 2 strikes at a time. More 2, 3 strikes at a time.
Take it down!
Which, for Keith, it can be a little bit harder to land some of those extra strikes when someone is consistently moving and not engaging at all. But you got to be willing to, trust yourself and get some more punches out there. I don't want to see Sedric wasting too much energy. And just like his coach said, bounce him off the cage and then take his feet from underneath him. Now he needs to go back. He's backing up and letting Keith get right back into this.
Keith Speed not giving up a takedown.
I just felt a piece of a little sweat hit me right in my finger.
Rather sweat than blood. This is the splash zone for combat night.
100%.
You got blood on you tonight?
No,
Trump?
not tonight.
No? Okay.
I was gonna turn my outfit into the shot Trump. I might do that on Halloween.
See, that right there, Keith needs to follow it up with lead uppercut.
That was a nice
Cross,
little slip
uppercut,
and rip.
cross.
And I feel like he's seeing that Sedric is leaving his chin up just a little bit when he's throwing his strikes and when he's backing up.
Yeah, every time Sedric throws a body kick, Keith catches it. If I'm Sedric, man, I'm going to utilize that, feint it, watch him drop his hands, and then come over the top. You got to bait him into it, feint some more. Yep, I saw that sweat come off that cross. He put everything into that strike there. Keith is doing a good job of stalking, coming forward, but he needs to cut off the cage, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to end up chasing Sedric around.
Oh, big overhand that time from Sedric.
Yep, he got him there. If I'm Sedric, man, I'm going to come forward.
And Sedric needs to just disengage.
Yeah, disengage and strike.
start hitting. That's been the most significant strike of this fight.
And he looks like he's bloodied from it.
Yep, on the left eye there of Keith Speed.
But you give a guy like Keith some time to recuperate. He's got 13 fights. He's like, I've been here before. I know what it's like to get cracked. So you want to take that will to fight out of him. And what Sedric is doing right now is kind of letting him rest. He should just disengage and then try to go after him.
Yeah, I guess, but this is, you know, this is the comfort zone here for Sedric. He likes, you know, being in tight.
His corner pleading with him to pop out and strike.
Especially if you cracked him with that right hook and got him bloody, you should that alone should give you faith in your striking.
Good job.
It's like these are good. They're getting points, but they're not really gonna get you the dub. They're not gonna get you the finish at least. I shouldn't say not get you the dub, but they're not gonna get you the finish.
I think that right there was enough to earn Sedric that second round there.
Yep.
I give the first round to Keith, second round to Sedric, third round here, the main event, will determine our winner tonight.
Sedric should see the punch that landed hurt him. Like you said, that's supposed to give him some confidence, and hopefully he steps on the gas a little bit more in the third round, presses him a little bit. It's like one shot, I was able to hurt you that bad, get you opened up.
It has been a very measured approach from both guys.
But now going into this third round where it's 1-1 apiece, man, sometimes you got to throw a little bit of caution to the wind.
Yeah, this is it.
Because you don't want to look back and like, oh man, maybe I should have done more. Both men here dripping sweat.
Sedric seems fresh though.
Ooh. Yeah, if I'm Sedric, man, I'm going to hold him there and then my knees. His corner is telling him to break off and strike. Why is he so fixated on, you know, the grappling aspect of it? It's not the grappling, it's the striking that's been working for him so far.
I feel like you said, it's a thing of comfort. He feels comfortable there. You know, you're in control, you're not getting hit. You can land some shots, but you want to put damage on him. You want to get Keith out of the fight.
And I think Keith needs to just come forward just a little bit more and more volume of punches. Especially as Sedric continues to circle to his right, man. That big power left hook there is just waiting there for Keith. Utilize pop that jab, that cross, get him slipping into that lead left hook. Especially considering, you know, Sedric's hands are high, low. Right now they're low. So that left hook can sneak through there for Keith. He's coming down to the body, but now come up top, come over the top. Just like that, come over the top. Down low to the body, come over the top. Because both of these guys, their hands are hanging out right there beneath the jaw.
Slipped on a little sweat there.
Yeah, Keith Speed hammered the body twice and then went up top. And it worked nicely.
Oh, and right there, that was a perfectly timed. I wasn't even expecting that out of Keith. And this right here could be the deciding factor in a close fight, 1-1 going to this third round. Who gets the takedown? Who establishes more control in a more dominant position here?
Right now, Sedric was throwing those elbows, and Keith had his hand on the bottom of Sedric's body, which will make it a lot harder for him to get anything. Yeah, you might have some control, but Sedric will be able to get an overhook on there and start working for sweeps. And Keith still has his hands on the mat.
Yeah, the corner there, Keith Speed, King Mo telling him to posture up and throw some strikes. You don't just want to hang out here and give the referee Chris McNulty an opportunity to stand things back up, especially since that takedown was so well timed and effective here, and it's working in your favor. Right now, you got 2 minutes left in this third and final round.
And Sedric needs to start trying to create some space and get his back to the fence and start really trying to get that bottom knee to the fence line so then he's able to posture up.
Yeah, don't just push on the shoulders there, Keith. Push on his ear. Get his ear to his elbow, to his shoulder. Sedric gets up and working him for the single leg of his own.
Right now, go!
Less than 90 seconds left, man. This 90 seconds here will determine the winner, in my opinion. Both of these guys are giving it everything they got, digging a little bit deeper here as we're approaching the 1 minute mark here. Keith needs to just straight bombs, man. Just come over the top.
I think Sedric's going to be able to drag him to the mat. He has his back. He can knee cut and then just...
Sedric's trying to fight for that takedown. I say just knees here up to the face. Use that left knee to the... There we go. Use that left knee. Now the right knee to the face. He's not down at all. Left knee, right knee, left knee, right knee. Break off and strike. His corner, Sedric's corner is telling man, let some strikes go.
Yeah.
There's no reason to hold on here. It's less than 30 seconds in a close battle.
Let go and start dropping those bombs on him, man. And then if you need to, you can go right back and grab him again. But staying here, he's not landing significant strikes that are fight-ending shots.
Especially depending upon how the first, 4 minutes and 30 seconds of this round went. Is this enough to take that round away? And time. They give me the best compliments, man. The old ladies at Publix. Ooh.
Oh,
Scores this bout 30-27, Louissaint.
Oh,
I think they might be able to give it to Sedric for hurting him, possibly.
Number 3 scores this 30-27, your winner by split decision, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, Keith Speed.
So 2 different judges gave 2 different fighters a 30-27.